Sis, I'm getting married.
Huh? When did you even get a girlfriend?
Come on, I'm old enough to have one. Turning 30 next year.
You never mentioned dating anyone before. How long have you been together?
About 6 months. I know it seems fast, but when you know, you know.
6 months? That is pretty quick to decide on marriage.
I wanted to tell you earlier, but you're always so busy with work. Speaking of which, we're planning to have both families meet next month. Can you make it?
Sorry, Tom. I'll be overseas for work the entire month. I won't be able to attend the family meeting.
You're always so busy, sis.
I really am sorry. I could try to reschedule some meetings, but this overseas trip is crucial for the new project.
No, don't worry about it. Tell me more about this project, though.
Yes, thankfully business is growing. I'm actually starting a new venture soon.
Starting another business? That's just like you.
The market opportunity is too good to pass up. Plus, it could help create more jobs.
Never stop working, do you? Well, we'll have the family meeting without you then.
I feel terrible about missing it. What's your fiancé like?
She's amazing. She works at a design firm. I think you two would get along great.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. I know how busy you are. I was just asking on the off chance you could make it.
At least let me treat you both to dinner when I'm back. I want to meet her properly.
That would be great. She's actually interested in what you do for a living too.
Send my regards to our parents and your fiancé.
Okay, I'll let you know about the wedding date early so you can definitely come.
Could you? That would help a lot with planning. I'll block off whatever dates you need.
Of course! Can't have my only sister missing the wedding.
Yes, I'll definitely be there. It's my dear brother's wedding after all.
Maybe you'll even find someone there yourself.
Let's focus on your wedding first. Well, I need to get back to work. Congratulations on your engagement, Tom.
Thanks, sis. Don't work too hard.
I'll try. Keep me updated about the wedding plans. Why didn't you come to the family meeting today? Don't you want to celebrate your brother's marriage? Who are you? I'm Rachel, Tom's fiancé. And you're Sarah, Tom's sister, right? Oh, Tom's fiancé. Nice to meet you. And yes, about today's family meeting. I'm really sorry I couldn't make it due to work. Tom gave me your number. I wanted to reach out personally since you missed the meeting. That's thoughtful of you. I really did want to attend. What? Work isn't the real reason, is it? You're unemployed. That's why you didn't come. Excuse me? No need to hide it. I understand being embarrassed. I'm not sure where this is coming from. You were too ashamed to come because you're unemployed. Your brother Tom is getting married while you're still single. And worse, you're unemployed, at rock bottom in life. You didn't want to feel pathetic, so you didn't come. I'm right, aren't I? Wait, what's going on here? Why are you saying I'm unemployed? I have a job. Tom already told me everything. No need to keep pretending. What are you talking about? What exactly did Tom say? You don't need to lie anymore. Tom told me you're unemployed. What? Tom said that. I asked Tom a while ago what kind of work you do. He said, "Oh, my sister does various things at her own pace." And that's right, I do various things at my own pace. I run my own company and pursue whatever interests me. Running your own company? That's a creative way to say unemployed. I assure you, I am employed. I own and manage multiple businesses. Oh, please, stop lying about running a company. Doing various things at my own pace is just what unemployed people say to make excuses. Oh, is that so? Everyone knows that's code for being a NEET. You should be honest about it. You're making quite a lot of assumptions here. You're just pretending to be a business owner when really, you're unemployed. That's not true. I really do run a company. I said various things because I have multiple business ventures. If that were true, you'd be a CEO, right? Then why didn't you come to the family meeting today? CEOs have all the time in the world. What? CEOs just golf and attend parties all day. Everyone knows that. That's not how running a company works at all. You can just have your employees do all the work. If you really were a CEO, you'd have nothing but free time. You definitely could have come today. Using work as an excuse is super suspicious. Being a CEO isn't leisurely at all. Many people misunderstand that, but it's actually quite busy. Oh, misunderstand, you say? Yes, misunderstand. You seem to have a very inaccurate view of what CEOs do. Then explain, what keeps you so busy? Well, I make all the final decisions and I take full responsibility. I work harder than anyone else in the company. I truly am sorry I couldn't make it to the meeting, but I really had a packed schedule and had no choice but to miss it. I definitely won't miss the wedding, though. Anyone can say that. Where's your proof? I don't need to prove my career to you. Shut up! You unemployed NEET. Stop trying to cover up your obvious lies. Excuse me? Tom deserves better than having a failure for a sister. I think you should be careful about making such accusations. It's the worst that someone like you will be my sister-in-law. Just find a job already. It's so embarrassing to have an unemployed person in the family. I see I need to have a conversation with Tom about this. Go ahead. He already told me the truth about you. We'll see about that. Tom, can we talk? It's about Rachel.
What's wrong all of a sudden? Are you still worried about missing the family meeting? Don't worry, I explained to everyone that you were working.
Well, that's actually the problem.
Huh?
Rachel contacted me today. Did you give her my number?
Yeah, she said she wanted to get to know you better. Did something happen?
Rachel just contacted me. She's saying my work excuse was a lie, that I'm actually unemployed.
What? Rachel really said that?
She was quite insistent about it. Said I was making excuses.
That doesn't sound like her at all.
For some reason, she's convinced I'm unemployed. She even said she heard it from you.
From me? I never said you were unemployed. I told her you run your own business and do various work.
Can you tell me exactly what you told her about my work?
Just that you're successful and run multiple businesses. That you're always starting new ventures.
She doesn't seem to believe that. She says it's just a typical excuse unemployed people use.
I had no idea she thought that way. I'll explain it to her again properly.
I appreciate that. She seems to have some strong opinions about work.
Maybe it's because she's so career-focused herself.
About her career. What exactly does she do at the design firm?
She's a department head there. Very successful from what she tells me.
That would help, thanks. Sorry for causing trouble.
No, I'm sorry. This wouldn't have happened if I had explained things better.
No, it's not your fault. I haven't really talked much about my work with family either. And I keep starting new businesses and doing whatever I want, so it's natural you couldn't explain it clearly.
You do keep adding new businesses all the time.
Speaking of which, I might have an opportunity to clear up this misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of business, could I ask for your advice?
My advice?
For my new venture, I'm looking for a design company. You went to design school, right? Could you recommend any companies or introduce me to someone?
Actually, Rachel works at a design firm.
Oh, really? That's interesting. What's the company name?
Creative Vision Design. You're pretty well known.
Maybe I should consider them then. It might also help prove I'm not unemployed.
That would be perfect. Then Rachel could see firsthand what you do.
Yes, that could be enlightening for everyone involved.
I'll send you their website URL later. Think you'll like their design style.
Looking forward to it. Thanks for the great info.
Oh, by the way, it's fine to focus on your new business. Don't forget about our wedding. We're planning to have it this fall.
Got it. I'll try not to schedule any major projects around that time.
Thanks, sis. Now I'll talk to Rachel about the misunderstanding.
No need. I think things will work out naturally.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything else.
Leave the wedding venue right now, you unemployed old hag. You still haven't found a job. What have you been doing all this time? Excuse me? Don't act innocent. You're not welcome here. This is my brother's wedding. Of course I'm here. I told you to find a job quickly, didn't I? Since there's been no contact from you and no updates from Tom, you must still be unemployed. Have you considered that maybe I've been busy with work? Stop with the work excuses. Nobody believes you. You're still misunderstanding that I'm unemployed. I've told you multiple times that I run a company. Tom explained it to you again, too, didn't he? He's probably just desperately covering for you because you asked him to. Brothers can't disobey their sister's orders after all. Why would you interpret it that way? Because it's obvious. No successful person would miss family meetings. That's not how business works. I don't want someone unemployed celebrating with us, so please leave the wedding venue right now. No way. I want to celebrate my dear brother's wedding. You'll ruin everything with your presence. This seems excessive, even for you, Rachel. I don't want someone at rock bottom like you at the wedding venue. My parents and important friends are coming today. Even a CEO from one of our client companies is coming. I don't want to be embarrassed because of you. Oh? A client company's CEO? Yes, that's right. My workplace recently started doing business with a new company. And apparently, their CEO is coming to my wedding. My boss told me absolutely not to make any mistakes today. Is that all your boss told you? Huh? What kind of question is that? I don't understand what you mean. You seem very concerned about the CEO's attendance. Of course I am! This could be huge for my career. Don't you find it strange? Why would a CEO from a client company, who isn't even your direct superior, go out of their way to come? I don't know about that, but surely it's because I'm such an excellent employee. Really? Well, obviously. My work is highly valued there. What exactly do you do at the company? I haven't met the CEO directly yet, but the other day they came up to our office for a meeting, and I served them tea very politely. They must have been impressed by how delicious the tea was. Do you really think that's the reason? Someone unemployed wouldn't understand the depth of tea serving work. Anyway, please leave now. You probably can't even afford a wedding gift, so it's better if you're not here. What? I bet you spent all your savings already. It's pathetic. You seem very concerned about money and status. Hurry up and leave before the wedding starts. The client CEO is coming, so my neat sister-in-law needs to go. We don't need poor people who can't even give wedding gifts. Thank you for the invitation. I'm honored that you were looking forward to having me at your wedding. Huh? That client CEO you're talking about? That's me. Rachel, today I'm here both as a sister and as your company's client CEO. What nonsense are you suddenly saying? It's not nonsense. Check with your supervisor if you don't believe me. Stop lying. There's no way. Sorry. I guess you wouldn't believe anything I say. So I'll let someone else explain. Though Tom's explanation didn't work either. Maybe I should ask your boss. My boss? I'll contact your direct supervisor right now. You should be getting a call very soon. After you hear that, you can decide again whether to kick me out or not. You're bluffing. You have to be bluffing. We'll see in about 15 minutes, won't we? So, everything you said was true. I just got a sudden call from my boss, and they were really angry. They said, "What are you doing to CEO Sarah?" Now, do you finally believe it? That I really run a company, and that I'm your company's client? This can't be happening. There must be some mistake. No mistake. I'm the CEO you were so worried about impressing. I don't want to believe it, but I have no choice now. But how? Tom told me you were unemployed. No. Tom never said anything like that. You just misunderstood on your own. How did you interpret doing various things at her own pace as being unemployed? But that's what unemployed people usually say. I wouldn't know about that. As Tom said, I work at my own pace as the CEO and handle multiple businesses. That's why he said various things. That's how I ended up working with your company too. Oh no. I had already told your boss that you were marrying my brother. I thought that would clear up the misunderstanding about me being unemployed, but things don't always go as planned, do they? So that's why my boss has been so nice lately. I thought it was because they recognize my tea-serving skills. I'm curious about something. Is serving tea really your only job? Yes, I'm in charge of all the tea serving at the company. I make sure to serve delicious tea to help meetings with clients go smoothly. What? Is it that bad? That's quite different from what Tom told me about your position. Well, I used to do design work at first, but apparently my designs were too cutting edge and didn't suit the company's style, so now tea serving is my job. So you really only serve tea? But I do it very well. Everyone compliments my tea. And you had the audacity to look down on me about unemployment? About my rude behavior earlier. I'm so sorry, but it was just a misunderstanding, so you'll forgive me, right? Please stay and enjoy our wedding.
It's too late for that. Rachel, let's cancel the wedding today. I need time to reconsider our marriage.
What?
You heard me. This wedding isn't happening today.
But everyone's already here.
You misunderstood about my sister being unemployed, and then tried to kick her out of the wedding venue.
Wait, are you... Tom? How long have you been part of this conversation?
Long enough to hear everything. I read all the messages you sent to my sister, including the truth about your job situation.
I can explain.
We're canceling the wedding right now. We need to have a discussion with both families, and I'm going into this discussion planning to break off the engagement.
What? Wait, Tom! No one cancels a wedding on the day of, especially right before it starts.
Well, I've never heard of a bride trying to kick out the groom's sister either. You lied about your job too. How dare you deceive me all this time?
Huh? Deceive?
Don't play innocent now.
What do you mean deceive? I work at the company. I didn't lie about that.
Rachel, you always told me you were highly valued at your design firm, that you were recognized for your design skills and became the youngest department head in company history. Your business card even said department head. But now you're saying your only job is serving tea?
Well, that's...
Would you mind telling me your real salary and job description again?
What? My salary too?
Yes, your salary. Remember all our plans based on our combined income?
That's private.
We talked about both working after marriage, remember? We both love kids and wanted 3. We said we could afford it with both our current incomes.
Yes, we did talk about that.
Of course, marriage isn't all about money. If our planned life together was based on lies, that's different. I need to reconsider marrying you.
No.
So what's your real salary? Are you really a department head at the company? Is serving tea really what you got after your work being recognized?
The truth is, I'm not a department head, just a regular employee, and this year I was demoted to contract worker. My only job is serving tea, and my annual salary is about $15,000.
That's completely different from what you told me. You have the nerve to look down on my sister?
I'm sorry, I just want it to look good. But if you give me a year, I'll work hard and become the department head.
How are you going to become a department head from tea serving in 1 year? We're definitely canceling the wedding, and we'll discuss breaking off the engagement.
No way. I finally worked up the courage to tell you the truth.
The truth? Only after you were caught. Can't trust anything you say anymore.
Please, Tom, I'll do anything.
Now you have to work up the courage for me to leave you.
Please help me. Please use your connections and power to make me a department head. Or at least get me back to full-time employee status. What are you suddenly asking? You're my only hope now. Everything's falling apart. I don't see how this is my problem. It's the only way. The wedding was really canceled, and both families unanimously agreed to break off the engagement. The only way to fix this is with your help. And that means making you a full-time employee? Yes. If I can get a better position, Tom might reconsider. After everything you said and did, I apologize for assuming you were unemployed and looking down on you. I'll even get on my knees if I have to. Please forgive me. If I can somehow become a full-time employee and increase my salary, there won't be any problems with married life, and they might reconsider breaking off the engagement. Everything would work out. So you want me to help you? You're the only one who can. Please. And why should I help you? Of course. You're a CEO and important client of my workplace. If you order them to, my bosses can't refuse. I'm sure they'll make me a full-time employee again. Maybe they'll even let me do design work instead of just serving tea. That's not possible. Even as a CEO, I'm just a client. I don't have any authority over your company's personal decisions. But you could put in a good word for me. But with your connections and power... Actually, I'll use those connections and power to make sure they definitely don't make you a full-time employee. What? Why? You're asking why after everything you did? But I apologized. I admitted I was wrong. Because I don't want to work with you. Your persistent misunderstanding despite multiple explanations, your rudeness in trying to kick the groom's sister out of the wedding. If we worked together, it would be nothing but trouble. I promise I'll be different. I've learned my lesson. That's not true. I'll change and work seriously from now on. Please don't abandon me. You brought this abandonment on yourself. Just one more chance. I'll prove myself. You had multiple chances. You chose to be judgmental instead. But without your help, I'll lose everything. Well, I have lots of work today, so I'll be going now. If you want to marry Tom, figure it out yourself. Wait, please. I'm begging you. Goodbye, Rachel. I'll do anything. Please respond. Sarah? Please. I heard that Rachel was soon fired from her company. Well, that's what happens when you try something so stupid with a client CEO. Rachel ended up having to pay the full cost of the canceled wedding by herself. After repeatedly begging and kneeling at the venue, she's somehow managing to pay it off in installments by using up her savings. The venue costs weren't cheap either. They had booked one of the most expensive places in the city, and the cancellation fees were substantial. Rachel had apparently convinced Tom that she could pay for half with her department head salary. Now she's stuck with the entire bill. I later found out from my company contacts that she had been telling everyone at work she was marrying a successful designer, and that's partly why she was so desperate to keep up appearances. She had built this whole fantasy world around herself, pretending to be more successful than she was. The irony isn't lost on me that she was so quick to judge others as unemployed when her own position was so precarious. Her tea-serving job didn't last long after the wedding incident either. Apparently, she became too nervous around important clients after what happened with me. By the way, I hear she keeps desperately contacting Tom, trying to get back together, but he firmly rejects her, saying he has no intention of getting back with an unemployed NEET, and that he's lost all trust and faith in her. Tom seems to be doing well, though. He told me he's grateful that the truth came out before the marriage, rather than after. He's focused on his design career now and says he'll be more careful about verifying things in his next relationship. As for me, I did end up working with a different design firm for my new venture, one that doesn't hire people based on their tea-serving skills. Sometimes I wonder if Rachel realizes the irony of ending up in the very position she had looked down on others for. The last I heard, she's still sending messages to Tom every few weeks, but he's blocked her on every platform. She tried to reach me a few times too, but I think she finally got the message when none of her pleading emails received any response. I suppose some lessons have to be learned the hard way.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.